Okay guys, so you might want to call your psychiatrist, set up an appointment, because we're fixing to tackle the transformed wife. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I've been sick for a couple of days. I've kind of cut out filming because I've, one, been sick, two, just did a big changeover in my work schedule, so I'm no longer working days, I'm working at midnights. So things have been a little bit crazy. So why not kick off my return to filming with Lori Alexander, aka the transformed wife. I mean, why not torture myself a little bit? Anyway, I want to cover her blog, Should Older Women Have Careers? She posted this on August the 14th of 2019. So she starts off with, women frequently ask me if it's okay for them to go back to work when all of their children are raised. I can't find anywhere scripturally where this is a command for them. You also don't find it scripturally anywhere where any of this shit you say is a command for anyone. But I digress. In fact, older widows are to be known for doing these things. Well reported of for good things. Good Lord, the words in my brain are not working. Why? Oh yeah, because it's the transformed wife. Well reported of for good works. If she has brought up children, if she has lodged strangers, if she has washed the saints' feet, if she has relieved the afflicted, if she has diligently followed every good work. 1 Timothy 5:10. Well, Lori, have you lodged strangers? Have you washed a saint's feet? Have you relieved the afflicted? Have you diligently followed every good work? Because you're a judgmental asshole most of the time. So don't think you've done any of those things besides brought up your children. So, anyway, she said, nope, the Apostle Paul didn't command that they go out and get jobs. Here is a comment I received on my blog from an older woman. For several years, I had a strong urging, to leave my life as a career woman and be at home. But I never felt I could justify it. My children are grown, so why wouldn't I work outside the home? I conferred with other Christian women and even our pastor about being a stay-at-home wife. Not one of them, not one, ever offered any encouragement. They saw no value in it since we are empty nesters now, and in fact criticized me for wanting to put all the financial burden on my husband. Good for them. Bravo for somebody actually seeing that. In short, I was basically told I'd be a slacker and not pulling my share. Yes, you would be. Just like Lori is, just like anybody else that's doing this bullshit, you are a slacker. You are putting way too much burden on your husbands. You are a slacker. I pursued many Christian websites, the same thing. My husband just kept saying the choice was mine. Unable to come up with any solid reason for leaving my job, I continued to work. Good, you needed to. Then something unthinkable happened. My husband suddenly became very ill, life-threateningly ill. He had several surgeries and lost 70 pounds in 4 months. I took leave of absence during this time to care for him. I cooked 3 healthy meals a day. I managed all of his doctor's appointments and medicines. We had to travel out of state for specialists. Miraculously, my husband made a dramatic and full recovery. During this time, I came across Lori's blog and learned so much from her and others about how it is our God-ordained role as women to be the keepers of home. Hallelujah. No. No. Your husband became life-threateningly ill. You did the right thing and took a leave of absence to take care of him. That is what you do. So now that he's healthy again, you're going to put all of the financial burden on him, the person that was just life-threateningly ill. You're a piece of shit. Needless to say, I did not go back to work. My full-time assignment and purpose is to take care of my husband and relieve him of any undue burdens in managing our household. My husband quickly regained 30 pounds and is back to work where he wants to be. No, where he has to be now, since your lazy ass does not have a job. Because you decided to be a stupid ass and listen to Lori Alexander. Bravo, you're a lazy piece of shit. Thank you, Lori, and the rest of you biblical ladies for helping me find my way towards God's true gift as a woman. You are a dumb ass. Your husband became life-threateningly ill. You took a leave of absence to take care of him, to get him back and forth to doctor's appointments and to take care of him, which is what you're supposed to do. After his sudden life-threatening illness, you have now sent him off to work where he has to be, not where he wants to be, where he has to be, because he has to take care of your lazy ass who's decided, I'm not going back to work, I'm just going to stay here at the house and do nothing all day. Besides, clean the house, wash clothes, cook dinner, and sit on the couch, eat bonbons, and watch TV all day. While you're out making money to support my ass while I stay at home. That is what he has to do now because you have quit your job. So then Lori ends this by saying, here is a video I made a while ago about being an older woman at home full time. So she directs everybody to a video that is titled Spending My Days as an Older Woman that she posted on March 20th of 2017. So she posted this 2 years ago. It's 5 minutes and 54 seconds long. And she goes through what she does in a day, which is a whole lot of nothing, really. She says she takes time for her emotions. Okay. She's taking care of her grandchildren. But if your daughter-in-laws and daughters are following your plan, why aren't they taking care of their own children? And then she goes into this whole thing about when people are sick. Well, who were taking care of your kids when you were sick? You were. So why aren't they taking care of their own kids when they are sick? She's available in chat room to mentor and monitor. Yes, she monitors quite well, because if you're critical of what she says and you point out the hypocrisy in what she says, or you point out where she's wrong in something, she quickly blocks you. I know. She blocked me. She spends time reading and exploring and finding topics to blog about. She has quiet time. Are you back in kindergarten? Then she brings up a topic about having a brain tumor, but she doesn't elaborate on any of it. I've never seen that anywhere else, that she has a brain tumor. And then this is where she starts talking about where she makes her husband's life easier. She cleans, shops, and pays bills. I do all those things, and I have a job. I have a full-time job. I still clean my house. I still do the shopping. I still pay all the bills. My husband could not tell you when a bill is due in my house. At all. He does not know when any of the bills are due. He'll just call me and go, "Did you just pay a bill?" "Yep." "Okay." Or he'll ask me, "What do we got to do this week?" "This, this, and this." "Okay." Doesn't know. Because I'm the one that pays the bills. Our paychecks hit where my paycheck hits one week, his paycheck hits the next week, my paycheck hits the next week, his paycheck hits the next week. So out of my paycheck, I'll pay this amount of bills. Out of his paycheck, I'll pay this amount of bills. Out of my next paycheck, I'll pay this amount of bills. Out of his next paycheck, I'll pay this amount of bills. And it just alternates back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And we pay all the bills. And then we'll have some spending money. He'll go, "I want to buy this." "Okay." "I'm going to go buy this." "Okay." Way life works. Then she starts talking about she gets to spend time with her mother who is ailing. Which is a good thing. Okay? I give you that. That's a good thing. My dad has stage 3 lung cancer. I wish I had more time with him. I don't. But he understands that because he knows that I work because I have a family. And that's what he raised me to do because that's what he did because he had a family. And that's what his parents did because they had a family. And that's what their parents did because they had a family. And that, so on and so on and so on. That's what you do when you have a family. But then she goes on to be she ends this all by being used by God. And it rubs me the wrong way. Being used by God. Like, what are you? Like, a pawn? What are you? Like some dysfunctional, like, doll in this, like, weird game? Like, I don't like the way that she phrases things or says things. It rubs me the wrong way. And I don't think that she sees it that way, but it's not something that is inviting for someone else. But this is how she presents this: should older women have careers? It's absolutely not. No, you should just stay at home. Have your quiet time. Maybe some juice and cookies. Be back in kindergarten. Take a nap. I mean, it's ridiculous to me how down she is on women being in the workforce at all. I mean, just at all. But here's the thing. We are in the workforce. We choose to be in the workforce. I choose to shoulder some of the burden with my husband. I choose to do that so that my husband is not completely burdened with taking care of the family all on his own. That's called being a good wife. That's being a responsible parent. That's being a responsible spouse. That's being responsible for the things that you do in this world. And I'm going to say that until I'm blue in the face, because Lori obviously does not understand what responsibility is or how to go about being responsible or any of the things that are incumbent of being an adult. So I will continue to point that out to her over and over and over again. No matter how many times she blocks me or how many times she thinks that I'm not going to call her out on her bullshit. Because that's what it is bullshit. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring that bell so that you're notified of every single time I upload a video. In the comment section down below, let me know what you think an older woman should do. Should she be in the workforce? Should she be at home being a burden on her family? Should she do whatever the hell she wants to do because she's grown as she can? In the description box down below will be my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email. If you have something that you want me to cover, be it transformed wife, be it biblical gender roles, be it girl defined, be it whatever fundamental religious person, insert name here, send it to me on one of those platforms, and if I cover their information in a video, I will shout you out in that video so that you know you were the reason behind the video. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.